Hello everybody, this is James Martin here, also known as SoundsStarCraft, because that's my email, soundstarcraft at gmail, soundstarcraft2 at gmail.com. The 2 is just the number. But get excited everybody, because I am bringing to you right now a recently played, I believe it's an MLG game, between two of the most epic and most well-known, famous StarCraft 2 players out there. We do have Tod, the blue Protoss in the bottom left, and Stephano. You know him, you love him, the crazy Frenchman who like the ladies, or j'adore les ladies. Playing Zerg there. Very solid Zerg player, Stephano. No surprises there that he is getting a fairly late spawning pool. I believe that is something like a 10 or 11 spawning pool, but Todd's going to be seeing that and thinking, oh, I think you're going to play a bit of a macro style. I might just go ahead and forge fast expand, get my base nice and early, and then I'll go head to head with you, bro, and we'll see what happens. Place your bets, guys, in the comments who you think's going to win. Stephano is probably the favorite here just because he's been having such a great year this year, winning a lot of events, making a lot of money. Yeah, sometimes he doesn't play games, like he'll just watch games instead and get disqualified. That's how ball he is, because he's like, you know, you're going to let me play anyway because I'm like one of the best. And he's still young as well, only I believe late teens, maybe early 20s. But he's traveling around the world, making money, living the dream. Tod is actually another Frenchman, believe it or not. So Battle of the Frenches going on today. Oh, I think I will build a Nexus now. See where Cercle Bleu, my Nexus is on the way. Sorry guys, I'll stop that now. Ling's going out, and this probe is like, Lings! And I do think Lings have Asian accents, so they're like, oh yes, probe, you're going to die now. I'm going to kill you now. And this probe is like, God damn it, why did I have to be the probe that had to go out and scout? Basically the suicide probe. But you did it for Iron Man, and that's all we can ask. Actually, this probe, its shields are regenerating, so possibly is it gonna make it? Oh, the probe made it! Oh, you lucky, lucky probe. This cannon, man, you owe him big time. Right now, this Forge Fast Expand is slightly misplaced by Tod, because he's going to get this pylon before this cannon finishes, and that's going to be unpowered, so he really should be cancelling that. And he's going to be getting his Cybercore slightly delayed just because he did go Forge Fast Expand. Still loading on the one gas though. But there goes the pylon, and if we... Oh, James, you don't have the production tab. James, you don't have the name tab. Well, there it is. How legit does that look? That's right. I'm stepping up in the commentating world, guys. You gotta give me credit. I had to research that shit, man. That's how much effort. I put more effort into this than I do in my degree, man. Screw university. StarCraft is much more important. And here come more Linglings around the back, and they're gonna be like, come at me. Oh wait, you don't have enough range. So that sucks. But there is going to be a pylon going down there. And these Linglings are going to get through. They have speed. They are going to be able to take out a few dudes here. As you can see... Oh, Stephano in the lead there. But units lost. Tod is behind there by about 300 resources. So we will see. Check out that pro commentating. You can see right there who's getting more minerals. Stephano in the lead, got a few more drones. Gas is fairly even. APM, baby, and this is ridiculous because Stephano's APM is so huge right now with all these lings going around the place. Tod's as well is pretty big. Sorry guys, I was just playing around there. Right now we're in full screen. Isn't that exciting? Not for long though, because the mini-map is quite useful. So I'll just switch back to that. But yeah, so far, pretty even game. Both players equal supply. We do see level 1 attack. Queen's going down, another hatchery. Level 1 attack. Robo Bay going down. There, robotics facility. This Warren's pretty cool. Take note, Protoss players, because essentially you're making it very hard for any Linglings to get up there. And he's kind of just building everything down here. Putting up a pylon here is always a good idea in case there's going to be some like Nidus cheese going on. Harassment there. But still, Zerg. Finally, Stephano's going to be taking his third. A little bit later than probably he would have liked. As you can see, the income still favoring Stephano, and it will be even more once he takes his third. But usually, as Zerg, you want to be quite ahead. But that harassment did kind of work out in the favor there because the units lost there, definitely favoring Stephano as well. So slight lead here for Stephano, but I wouldn't count Todd out just yet. He's got his warp gate. He's got observers coming on. He's getting his upgrade on. And right now he's going to be moving out with a few stalkers and sentries. No one ever wants to learn hallucination. I always think they should, but no one listens to me because I'm just a noob, so whatever. But I think it's good. I mean, I've played games on ladder where like you just kind of go in with like 7 fake Colossus and they just GG because they're like, that's ridiculous, how do you have that many Colossus at like the 7-minute mark? How do I even compete against that? So yeah, that's just your tip for the day, Protoss players. Get a hallucination, it's good. And then Heart of Swarm coming out next year. I do believe hallucination is free, so I think people will start using it more and more, and it will kind of make a big difference for Protoss because everyone kind of is agreeing at the moment that in Heart of the Swarm, Protoss kind of got the short stick. They don't have too many of the upgrades. Do have a lot more air units, so maybe we'll see some air, a lot more kind of mass air plays from Protoss, but they don't have as many new units. The Mothership Core is pretty cool, but that's probably the best thing. Here we can see some more links coming down. Just kind of scouting out that this expansion here has not been taken by Tod. And we have the Bailings on the way. These disgusting, creepy little suicidal bastards. Wouldn't be surprised if Stephano here got these Bailings and just loaded them up in these Overlords, which by the way are the most stoner unit in the whole game in my opinion. And they just kind of go around really slowly and they're just kind of high all the time. I mean, most of the time you find them just kind of chilling out, not really doing anything in particular. Just kind of lying around like, but right now the Linglings are going to be going down. Tod, if we look at the army supply here, does favor Tod slightly, but the worker supply as well is pretty even. So here we go, force fields on the Lings. They're all trapped up here, but the Bailings certainly aren't, and they're going to come down and wipe out all these stalkers. So that was one epic Bailing drop. One or two of these overalls might get taken out. But the Linglings are back and they're like, oh, hello darling, I'm going to come get you, I'm a Lingling. And they're just going to try and run through, but great warp in there, trapping a few of them, but only if you get through to try and get to this middle line. Shouldn't be a problem for these probes to clean up. Zealot's coming in. Colossus is going to be like, yeah, what? Yeah, what? Come at me, Lings. Come at me. I do lots of damage and I have laser beams, so suck my dick. I feel like that's what Colossus are. They're just like massive balls. Like, yeah, come on, bruh. You want some of these laser beams? Oh. Whereas Stalkers are more like just kind of creepy, and Zealots are just, they're soldiers, man. They're just like skinhead bras. Probes, they're just stupid little machines like mine. You guys are probably thinking, James, stop focusing on Protoss. I want to see what Zerg's going on. I want to learn how to be Zerg because they're OP. Okay, well, here you go. Here's a lesson from your friend Stephano. Firstly, get lots of Lings. Get them speed and get them a couple of upgrades. And then warp a bunch of them into... Not warp, morph a bunch of them into Bailings. Put them in the Overlords. And then the Lings will distract... get the army to engage them, and then the Overlords will just be like, what's up, I'm gonna bomb you now, and just do some suicide drop. So here, look at the APM at the moment. It's probably going crazy. Whoops, sorry guys, missed a bunch of that for you. Where's the APM? Yeah, look at Stephano right now, 270 APM. He's coordinating all these Lings, coordinated that whole drop. So that's why his APM is so high. Let's have a look over here at the units lost. Whoop. Okay, sorry guys, I just paused it there for a second just to make sure of a few things. Right now, Stephano though, he is getting a lot more resources than Tod. Actually, almost about three times as much there. Minerals, not that much, but quite a bit. Army supply though, as you can see at the top, because you're like, James, you have to have this name thing up here, otherwise the replays suck. And production tab. There's your production tab. Fly attack. So it looks like he's going to be going Broodlords. Can't blame him. Broodlords are pretty epic. Where's the greatest spire? There it is. He hasn't got it yet, but it'll be coming, guys. You just trust me. He's going to be going Broodlords. He's going to be going Corruptors, in case there's some air defense from Tod to take on those Broodlords. Tod, most likely, he's just going to keep with this Gateway Colossus combo, because he knows that this army here is very effective against Lings, but these Corruptors are very effective against Colossus, so that's why these Colossus are getting owned. 20 kills though, so they're pretty much worth it. Units lost. Zerg just have so many more units that the units lost is like 3.5 times as much. But if you look at the resources from the units lost, it's actually fairly even. So that just shows you how much more expensive Protoss units are and kind of how much more supply and stuff, etc. they count. But right now there are 5 hatcheries and a lair for Stephano, so he's going to be able to pretty much get like a shitload of Linglings and Corruptors just like ASAP. This is some fine observer though. He's scouting all this. Check out this view. Oh no, he's bringing his observer back, so he can't really see everything. That's Stephano. If you actually look at the map kind of control, Stephano's is so much more. Like, look, that's how much of the map he can see, and that's how much of the map Top can see. So Stephano, I think at the moment is in slight lead. Also with his income. Income's pretty equal. Army supply actually favoring Tod slightly. but worker supplies favour Stephano, so